WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark sets record with most expensive women's sports card. Just when everyone thought the hype around Caitlin Clark couldn't get any bigger, the WNBA superstar just set a new women's sports record after one of her Indiana Fever rookie cards went to auction with Fanatics Collect. The auction featured a rare Clark 1-to-1 Panini Flawless Rookie Logo Woman patch that ended up breaking the record for the most expensive women's sports trading card ever after it sold for over $660,000 to one lucky bidder. While Clark is currently sidelined with an injury, it's certainly a big-time achievement knowing that basketball and other sports fans have been so invested in her career despite only playing professionally for over a year. The Fever have already become extremely prevalent around the WNBA due to Clark's huge following, and that included the team recently getting their own special Stranger Things jersey that had their team hyped up to wear during games. In a historic moment for women's sports and the trading card industry, Caitlin Clark has once again shattered barriers, this time, not on the basketball court, but in the collectibles market. The WNBA phenom, already a household name for her dazzling three-point range and game-changing playmaking, has now claimed a new title, the face of the most expensive women's sports card ever sold. The record-breaking card, a limited edition one-of-one autographed rookie released by Panini, sold at a high-profile sports memorabilia auction for a staggering $215,000. The final bid stunned collectors and athletes alike, signaling a cultural shift not only in how we value female athletes, but also in how the world is beginning to embrace women's sports as a lucrative and powerful force. More than just cardboard. On the surface, it's just a trading card. Glossy, sharp-cornered, embedded with a game-worn jersey patch, and signed in Caitlin's unmistakable loopy script. But beneath that 2.5 by 3.5-inch rectangle lies a narrative decades in the making. Clark, known for her historic college career at Iowa and now a rising star with the Indiana Fever, represents more than excellence. She symbolizes possibility. Her card's value is not only monetary. It encapsulates a turning point, a moment when the masses began to recognize the artistry, discipline, and intensity of women's professional sports. For years, women's cards lagged behind men's in value, often relegated to the back of collections or overlooked entirely. But Caitlin's rise, both on the court and in the collectibles world, proves that the tide is turning. The journey to the top. Caitlin Clark's road to superstardom has been anything but typical. From the moment she stepped onto the court at Iowa, her shot-making ability and court vision turned heads. She shattered NCAA records, drew sold-out crowds, and racked up social media views in the millions. Her name became synonymous with long-range logo threes, fearless drives, and buzzer beaters. Now in the WNBA, she's brought that same fire, helping revitalize the Indiana Fever and boosting league attendance and viewership across the board. Merchandising sales spiked with her arrival. Jersey restocks struggled to keep up with demand. And now, her trading card is doing what few ever imagined possible, commanding six figures and competing with legends of sport. This isn't just a win for Caitlin, it's a win for every girl who ever dreamed of being on a card, for every collector who's believed in the potential of women's sports, and for every fan who understands that greatness has no gender, said sports historian and trading card analyst Rachel Santos. A collector's dream, a cultural statement. The record-setting card wasn't just a random piece of memorabilia. It featured Clark in her WNBA debut, a poised expression across her face, and a vivid patch of her Fever jersey embedded beneath her signature. The card was part of a limited run of premium rookie releases that had collectors eagerly watching the auction block. What makes this sale even more impactful is the demographic shift it suggests. The buyer, a tech entrepreneur in his 30s, described himself as, "Not even a huge basketball fan until I saw Caitlin Clark play." He added, "This card is an investment, yes, but it's also a statement. Women athletes deserve to be celebrated, and this card is a piece of history." Analysts agree. Many believe that this sale will spark a new wave of interest in women's trading cards, with prices for stars like Sabrina Ionescu, Aya Wilson, and Breanna Stewart likely to rise. In turn, this could attract more young girls to the hobby and help normalize the idea that women's sports are not just a passion, but a profitable and worthy enterprise. The bigger picture. Clark's card-breaking records is not an isolated event. it's part of a larger, accelerating movement in women's sports. From record-breaking attendance at NCAA tournaments, to the exponential rise in viewership of WNBA games, to brand deals once reserved only for male athletes, the ecosystem around women's athletics is rapidly maturing. Caitlin Clark, with her unique blend of charisma, competitiveness, and confidence, has become a key figure in this transformation. Her stardom transcends sports. She's a role model, a marketing powerhouse, and now, an anchor in the collectibles market. Sports economist Dr. Anya Martinez noted, "This is economics meeting emotion. People are buying into Caitlin's story, her legacy, and what she represents. When a sports card sells for over $200,000, it isn't just about rarity, it's about relevance." A new standard. The Caitlin Clark card sale has set a new benchmark, not just in dollars, but in expectations. For too long, women athletes were seen as niche in the collectibles world. No more. This sale sends a message to the trading card industry. The ceiling has been raised, the audience has grown, and the market is no longer just for the guys. Panini, Topps, and other major sports card manufacturers are reportedly scrambling to secure rights and prepare for what could become a golden age of women's sports collectibles. Limited edition series, dual autograph sets, and expanded rookie campaigns are in the works. Clark herself responded modestly to the news. "That's crazy," she said when asked about the sale. "I just play the game I love. But it's amazing to know that people believe in us, in the WNBA, and in what we're building." The future in hand. As that single card passed from the seller to its new owner, protected in a sleek acrylic case and cushioned like the rare gem it is, it wasn't just a transaction. It was a cultural handoff. A symbol of belief in women's sports, in legacy, and in change. Caitlin Clark is still early in her pro career. Her best games may still lie ahead. But already, she's made an indelible mark, not only on the court, but in the world of collectors, fans, and dreamers. That record-breaking card might just be the beginning of a revolution, one signature at a time.